You can take a basically we are randomizing a group of agents, The first group they receive the regular chicken with no empathy element. The second group they have the empathy.
Ano yung order?
Ano gift ni Kuya Luis?
Secret.
Hindi ako sasabihin. Ano gift niya?
Wala.
Ba't kinonproof niya?
Using knowledge, you are producing a product. In the end, if you are in a career of it, then you have to do research, treating it like a business. Right? You are not a researcher anymore. You are like a business.
So, the point of learning philosophy is having to be more
be more idealistic.
Yeah.
I care about research. This is something that makes me happy. I don't care about anything else. So my world is simple. My life.
Yeah.
All I care about, all I think about is coming up with interesting research problems. Check if it is innovative, and then check if there are something like I said in the page, whether they are happy that for me to do a collaboration, have a research. That's it. That's my life.
I get the part where research is you put everything on research, because when you're actually thinking of new ideas, it's really hard when there's other thoughts distracting you. That's why you have to put your entire mind into just research alone. Because that's how it is when I study for school. I try to forget everything, just focus my mind.
That's why I'm still single.
Yeah. Si Papa kasi
Apology. And I can check whether you asked about how to be idealistic.
Alam mo naman ako,
as a researcher.
Mr. Ano ako.
These are all
Mr.
the
Friendly.
most vital questions people should ask. I mean, when you think about research questions, it's actually very straightforward.
Yeah.
Right? It's about inspiration. It's a spark. Suddenly, one night, one day, when you keep thinking about stuff, one day, one night, when you were taking showers or when you were lying in bed trying to sleep, suddenly you have this idea emerging from your mind, and you quickly wake up, you quickly write down, and then you keep thinking about it.
for me, it's kind of hard for me for ideas to just suddenly come. So how I do stuff in life is that I find the specific steps on how things actually work. For example, finding a research question. I don't just make the idea come to my mind. I actually find the criteria, and then I base it on some criteria.
What questions are you thinking about right now? Anything could be naive, could be curious, anything you can talk about. Research is about being naive, so say whatever you want to say. What are you thinking about right now in terms of research?
I'm just thinking on, because my main goal is to, of course, establish successful research. But to do that, it's hard to recreate stuff just suddenly, just using the creativeness of your mind. So how I do stuff is to actually try to list down a step-by-step process and try to list down a criteria.
Have you started reading research papers?
No. So what I do in school is I just learn the structure of research, but actual research in itself, I haven't started reading much.
I mean, I can already start sending interesting research papers to you. So you can take a look. I mean, all the best research papers, they're all very simple. They're all very easy to read.
Yeah.
Only the average or bad research is written in difficult language.
And that's something my teacher pointed out. There's no point in using fancy and flowery words.
Just to be simple.
It's supposed to be objective and clear and concise.
Interventions need to be clear. Interventions need to be simple. Right? Apology timing, very straightforward. You just randomize them, delay the timing. Empathy project is also very straightforward. You randomize people, give them different empathy training. Leadership, you also randomize leaders, give them different training. Or goal setting, you randomize people, give them different type of goal setting. So research can be very simple. Research can be very interesting.
But there is also something. The hard thing in research is actually creating the setting to measure
Yeah. So the most difficult part will be to come up with an interesting research project, and then the second most difficult thing is to decide experiments,
Yeah,
to decide intervention.
Should I split it between 4 groups, 2 groups?
Definitely. What are the treatments? Right? You need to think about there are many things that could contaminate the results.
Yeah. And remember correctly, in research, the types of research notations, do you know what that?
Citation.
Sorry, notation, because in school, there's the true experimental group, quasi-experimental group. Do you know that?
Wait. For few experiments, I'm doing few experiments. I work on experimental things. It's for example, there are people also studying questions that you need to rely on observation, experimental. Second is that you cannot do experiments. You cannot assign randomized batch current to people. You cannot, you cannot do that. So you need to rely on observational data. You can only observe situations and do data analysis to try to see a correlation.
Oh, and
I don't work with observational data because it's not interesting to me.
Not interesting.
I like to
That's
experiment.
observation data is mostly correlation, right? And is it right to say that most experimental data they don't use correlation, they only use causation?
That's why you are doing experiments. That's why you are already randomizing people into different treatment groups.
Yeah.
You give them different treatments.
See the
And with good randomization, the only difference is in terms of the treatment. And then you can attribute the difference in the results back to the difference in the treatment. So this is pathology. Right? You give the empathy, you have better results. So you can link empathy back to results.
For your current study on the SPM and empathy, how long is that taking? Like how long is it going to take?
It depends. You could give them 1 month. After training, you start collecting data after only 30 days.
Yeah.
And this is when you will already have this natural level of empathy.
Yeah.
Right?
But-
In the treatment group, you are only intensifying empathy.
So you can't just tell them to use empathy. You actually have
to
to teach it.
intensify empathy as a data collection strategy. Obviously, for the control group, I mean, there will be some people who are empathetic.
Yeah. To really
That's
look
right.
at the
No,
effect.
that's right. To isolate the effect coming from empathy by intensifying empathy.
Then that removes the error of other factors affecting the debt collection, or what makes them have more debt collection.
That's
You
right.
can attribute it to empathy because it's at the high level.
Yeah, because you are now intensifying empathy comparing to the control group. It's not that we are putting empathy into people because they would all.
One more. Ba't ang tahimik nyo?
Happy birthday to you.
Wish. Oh, kiss. Ma'am, kiss mo yung baby boy mo. Kiss mo baby boy mo.
Minor chord.
Naka-minor key.
Minor.
Alam mo yan yung sinayaw namin sa minor key yung kanta. Sticky at
Okay.
Hindi tayo naka-celebrate masyado kay Luis. Kaya pa birthday. Nico, ayan. Birthday kiss. One time lang sa kuya.
Kuya Jonathan
Ako
dapat.
muna. Kiss, Rafa kiss. Rafa kiss.
Sabi nila,
Kiss, Nico, kiss. Kiss, kuya. Kiss.
Na ako eh. Binibreak
lower mo yung
Kiss, kiss.
IQ ko eh.
Aba, say happy birthday to Kuya. Luis, kiss ka mala ni Aba.
Bye-bye, Aba. You're lowering my
Wow! Si Sebastian.
intellectual ability.
Intellectual ability.
Paano kayo? May sasabay ba sa akin?
Wala.